Hi, lovelies. I am Miss Geneva Tarot, and today we are doing your weekly love and career reading. Now, you guys, this is a timeless reading, so it doesn't matter when you tune into this. If it resonates for you, it's for you. All right? Okay, so once again, welcome. Thank you for being here. Please make sure you're liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting your zodiac down below. We do have a monthly contest, you guys. And the people that comment their zodiac the most is going to get a bonus reading. And if I'm remembering correctly, I want to say Taurus is in the lead. All right. Also, I will be doing a live on 11/11. I believe that's Tuesday, a Tarot Tuesday, if you will. And I'll also be doing a sale on my readings that day. If you guys don't know already, I give readings, personalized readings via Keen. My link is in the description. You can read my ratings there. You can schedule with me there. All right. Okay. So with that said, we're going to get right into this. How is everyone today? Please comment. Let me know where you're from. Maybe even tell me, claim it if it resonates with you. All right. And we're going to get right into Aries. And I think we're going to start with finances. I just feel compelled, Aries, to start right into finances. Guides, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now around finances for Aries. Just getting a good shuffle and picking up on energy. All right. Something's coming in that you haven't really imagined. I don't think you're about to see how exhausted you're about to feel. So please take a step back, ground yourself. For the people that are tuning into this live right now here today, we are entering a Mercury retrograde starting today. So this is a warning for the guides for you that you could be entering a time of exhaustion. So take a time out, balance, because I feel like there's some messages coming your way, some communications coming your way that you might not understand, or you might lose your anger, lash out, something on the lines of that. Yeah, I think somebody is out to get you. And this might be something you've been holding back on for a while, Aries. And maybe it needs to be said, but the timing is wrong, and it definitely doesn't need to be projected in this manner. Okay. I feel like somebody might be, playing too much in the workplace. Maybe somebody's doing a little bit too much partying. Maybe they're doing it too much drinking, and it's affecting their work. It's affecting you. But there's definitely something going on that could involve addiction, but definitely something that's overindulgent. Let's put it that way. And it's excessive, and you've been holding back, and you're about to lash out on somebody if you don't watch yourself. And I feel like this would not be good for you, that you'll feel a lot better about yourself by taking a step back, balancing, not lashing out. I got passionate experience about you taking control, like you being proud of yourself, feeling like, you're maturing, that you're going the right direction, not to get pulled into this with this other person. And here's the outcome. We got the Harmony card. It's in the reverse form. So, you're not going to be at total peace with this. There's definitely some changes that are needing to be had, but you will take a step back. You'll ground yourself. You're not going to let this, get you off course and get you into this state right here, which is devastation and making a mess of things. Okay, Aries. So watch your temper this week. I feel like, some buttons are being pushed. It's definitely somebody else's doing, not your own, right? You're in the right here. Nobody's questioning that. But I just don't feel like you're going to go about it the right way if you don't take a step back and take some control. All right, Aries. So don't make a mess for yourself. That is a warning this week. All right. So we're going to move forward to love. Guides, what do we see for love for Aries? Give me some direct answers right now. Wow. You're still hurting from a past connection, or you at least haven't totally wrapped your mind around it. And I don't think you're aware of how much you've kind of suppressed it. Like, you work through a lot, and I'm not meaning this as any kind of knock, but I feel like you might want to trust somebody. You might want to start putting yourself out there, and then it's going to become very aware to you, how much you're still caring, how much you need to still process and put yourself out there to have that connection you want. And I'm going to tell you, Aries, like I've told you in the past, working on yourself, working on processing all this unhealing that you're carrying around, okay? And like I said, you have done a lot. So I think there's a lot of unawareness around these emotions that you're still carrying, because I got the conscious card in reverse. I got the trust card, feel like you're ready to put yourself out there. And then something starts, taking over this conflict. And it's not as bad as it used to be, but you're on the fence. You start getting really worried. You're like, what if this, what is that? And you start backing off. And if somebody comes in that's worthy, you're going to sabotage it with this energy that you're bringing forward. All right. So let's remember who we are. We're the Queen of Pentacles. And that doesn't mean, we're a male or a female. It just means that we're very nurturing. We're very kind. We do work on ourselves. We've been working on our life. We have a lot to offer. And you're a good candidate for, wifey or a hubby material. Okay. So you do have a lot to bring to the table. And it is scary because you want somebody that's matching of that energy, that's worth bringing all this forward. But the more you tune into your amazing qualities, how great you are, instead of these fears and feeling passionate and live your best life, the more you're going to feel in quality people that are on your level, Aries. All right. So I can't express that enough to you guys. It's not about putting yourself on dating sites, going out to clubs, all these different things. It's definitely an energy. And when you're out feeling passionate, living your best life, people are drawn to you. They want a piece of that. All right. So I would back up from whatever's making you feel insecure, whatever's making you question things. I'd work through it. And I would start putting yourself out in different ways by like chasing your passions, enjoying life with your friends. And I think before you know it, love is going to pop up. All right, we're going to go ahead and move forward to Taurus at 747. You guys, that's my mom's angel number, 747. So she's sending you blessings today, that you are heading in the right way. You are loved and cherished. I didn't know it's kind of crazy that my mom has an angel number. You're probably like, wait, what? What is that? Something I kind of invented. But that was part of our old phone number. And it's just something that she kind of uses to let me know, I'm loved, I'm on the right track, I'm supported, things of that nature. So I'm going to take that message for you today, Taurus, that you're loved and supported more than you realize, all right? And we're going to start right into career and finances for Aries, or Taurus, sorry. Guys, what do we see? Give me some direct answers right now. Whatever has been postponed that you've been waiting to come in, that's, maybe past due, has really been weighing on you because it's not here yet, causing you a lot of stress. The guys are suggesting to detach from it. You want to make sure you're not creating these blockages, because when we're in this mode and we're this stressed, there's a really good chance that the universe thinks that's what you're really wanting, right? Because that's the energy you're throwing out. And I don't mean that as a knock, Taurus. It's our natural human instinct to stress and worry, especially when it comes to money and our stability. But, when you throw enough of this out there, it starts to multiply. And when you're worried about something being postponed and you're kind of sulking about it, that can multiply too. Just keeping at bay what you're waiting to come in. the reality of it is you have built a good stability for yourself. This is where you're at now, showing you on the road of success, making good money. And here's the ending result. This is abundance. This is having a beautiful family home and whatever that means for you. That's living your best life. That's having stability, savings, enough money to have fun with, and even peace of mind, harmony, and love. So this is definitely the card of having your cake and your ice cream too. So you're in the right direction. Let's just make sure we're not creating stagnant periods of nothing happening because of our thought bases. So let's tune in, Taurus. Let's see what our thoughts are saying, what our belief systems are, and let's start letting these things go that could be creating any kind of blockages, because I see tons of success for you. All right, very beautiful. And we are moving forward to love for Taurus. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now for Taurus. Oh, I see date energy, Taurus. I feel like there's been a playful energy between you and someone, or soon will be. You're building trust for this person, or maybe you already had trust for this person, but there is a playful, passionate, fun energy. I really love that. And maybe you guys have been out before and there's been distance. I don't feel like there's been a falling out. Maybe it was just, the way the cookie crumbled. But I am picking up on date energy. I'm seeing you guys spending some time together after a long time apart. Wow. I love that for you, Taurus. So I feel like somebody that you already know, that you have trust for, there's chemistry with, maybe some of you've been out with before or flirted and enjoyed communicating with before, is coming back forward to you. And you already know that this person is relationship material, right? We get the maturity card showing that they're secure, they're mature, they're ready, they're beautiful, and they're wanting this just as much as you. That's the great news, is they have the patience and willing to put in the time and the energy that's needed. Look at this, the consciousness. They've already given this thought, Taurus, that, I am willing to invest myself in this. I am willing, to spend many moons with Taurus, right? They're wanting to build with you. So I feel like this is very open to you, and I feel like they're coming forward to you. And here's the last card, Taurus, a past life connection. To me, this screams soul family. This screams destiny. It screams you're on the right path to love. And I think you know exactly who I'm talking about. So Taurus, if that resonates, right, claim it down below. Let me know that you know exactly who I'm talking of. And if you need more details, as always, I'm here for you. My link will be down in the description, you guys, after I finish this reading up. And we're going to move forward to Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. And Gemini's cross watchers, of course. Shuffling these babies and picking up on energy. We're going straight into career for Gemini. Guys, what do we see? Give me some direct answers right now for Gemini. Around career. A twist of events, and now you're somewhere that you love being at. So I feel like there was some kind of manipulation. This is odd. But somebody manipulated you, but now you're in a position that you really love, you enjoy. So there was some kind of, blessing in disguise, maybe. Somebody that tricked you to make changes in your career, go a different direction. And you were like, what the heck, when you started figuring it all out. But now you're mastering this, right? You're finding out this is really the universe trying to guide you where you needed to be. And when you were feeling dispassionate about it, now you're becoming more trusting, more playful. You're having more fun with this. So I don't know exactly what happened here, Gemini, because there's something about manipulation. Maybe you came out of a place of being manipulated, somebody trying to take advantage of you around business and career. And now you're going into something that's a lot more in tune for you. All right. And I like that. I like that you're about to feel a lot more playful, a lot more trustworthy about where you're headed. For a lot of you Geminis, for weeks, maybe even months now, I've been seeing that you thought that the best of your career has been in the past. That's what I kept seeing. And in reality, if you manifested it, then you can manifest it now, right? And whatever we throw out into the universe comes back to us. So if you've made a lot of money and, you lost it in some manner, that's not a loss. That's an investment. Because here you are standing as a King of Pentacles. And again, that doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is definitely just an abundant energy. This is mastering your career, making the best of it. So if you were taken advantage of in the past that made you make some changes, you were definitely being guided. You're where you need to be right now. And you are heading towards a state of abundance. All right. So I love that for you, Gemini. I love that you're letting go of self-doubt. You're tuning into the fact of that you really do got this, that you've overcame a lot and you can make this happen. All right. So we're going to move right into, we're going to move into love. Guys, what do you see for love for Gemini? Give me some direct answers right now. Love for Gemini, guys. Somebody is breaking the silence. They've been watching you, okay? They detach. You might think they have no more interest because they have not been communicating and all this goodness, but they've been watching you. I got the two-face. They don't want you to know how much they've been paying attention to you, how much of their attention you do have, how much, free rent you have in their mind. And they're passionate about you, but I'm going to be honest with you. Here's the ending result. They don't have what it takes. This person doesn't come off healed. I feel like they're more looking for attention, getting in where they can fit in, if you will. All right. And Gemini, I just don't feel like this is a good, manipulation, right? And just like what you saw in your career, you were manipulated. It made you have to make some changes, and now you're in the right direction. I feel like this is the same thing here. This is, to help you get in the right direction. This manipulative person has came forward, be like, hey, I'm breadcrumbing you. I'm taking advantage of the situation so I can get ego strokes, have some attention, maybe some booty, whatever it is. And they're probably even lying to you about their communications, right? So if they're saying they're single or they want to invest or they're wanting a relationship, it's probably the opposite of whatever they're putting out there. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to tell you that they want to start new. They're looking for, somebody to build with. In reality, they're not receptive to that at all. And they have not let go of the past. So there's something about a past person, past situation that they're at least emotionally holding on to if they're not connected with them completely. So they're coming in, and I don't even think they're that passionate about you. And the reasoning for it is because they don't invest themselves. They don't take enough time to have that much interest. And they're also really spreading their self thin between people. Right. So this is all about ego strokes. OK. And you deserve better in this, Gemini. So I would cut that energy off. I would take it as a test of the universe to say, no, that's not, what I deserve. So you can bring in what you really do. All right. We are moving forward to Cancer. Hi, Cancer and Cross Watchers. We're going to go right into money and finances. See what we got for Cancer. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now. Money, money, money. All right. Oh, wow. You're going out of a, I almost want to say rough period, but it was just something that's kind of bizarre, unexpected, unusual that you had to deal with. You're just like, really, kitty? Are you kidding? Why is this being thrown at me? I got better things to do. I'm trying to chase my passions, and all these different things are getting in the way. Okay. And I would just say, I would take this as, a lesson to remain calm during the storm. All right. To overcome look at us healing. This is all here to help you heal, balance, and get in control of your thoughts, your emotions, and in turn, what you're actually manifesting and calling into your life. You're very passionate, Cancer. That's an amazing energy. You're motivated. You're putting yourself out there. You're not staying at home and you're like, why am I not getting the attention that I need? And there seems to be a lot of mental lack of control thought basis. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I am, too educated, this and that. And you're just kind of juggling things where you need to let those go, right? Maybe even write it all down, burn it. And I know I say that all the time, you guys, but it's such a good release to just get it off your chest, write it down, release it, and then embrace something that you know that's going to be better for you. Like, I know 100% I'm going to get the job that I deserve. I know 100% I'm going to end up exactly where I need to be, right? Everything happens exactly the way it's meant to happen. Okay, so we need to write it out a little bit more and let these thoughts go and work on being peaceful, calm, serene, and excited about your next journey. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're in between jobs or offerings. And the reality of it is all of this is transforming you. And I see tons of people coming in wanting to work with you, wanting to hire you. And if things, at work has been crazy and you just don't know if they were going to work out with everybody, partnering together, the guys are saying, now you're getting teamwork. This is a good energy. And it just takes you. Okay, here's the mind card. There's all them chimneys. There's you blowing all that smoke and doing all that overthinking. We got this in the reverse form, and it's letting those thoughts go. That is how you're going to turn the wheel into this more passionate time of everything working good together, smoothly, like a machine. If it's, your job, your business, or your team. Okay? Wow. I like that for you, Cancer. And we're going to move forward to love. Guys, what do you see around love for Cancer? Give me a direct answer right now. Love for Cancer. You've been stepping out of your comfort zone, or you're about to, and you're even shocking yourself, right? You took the time to heal. I love that for you. So many people just running straight forward, looking for love because they're feeling, depressed, they're feeling lonely, whatever it may be, and they want somebody to fill that void. And what they do is they self-sabotage, they cause other people heartache. It's just like, being wounded and going around and bleeding on people. Whereas you, Cancer, you're taking the time or have took the time to sit back, heal, and you're in such a calmer state, more balanced state. You've transformed. Let's put it that way. You've transformed and you're consciously aware that you've came a long way. You've done a lot of healing. You've worked on yourself and you do have this amazing energy that you're throwing out. Love is coming your way, right, Cancer? Like I got postponement in reverse. You're like, I already know that I am doing the work. I have done the work. And, any moment now, love is coming in for me. And you're feeling good about it. You're just hoping that you attract somebody that's on your level. And I got to tell you, I feel like you are. Look at this. We got the King of Pentacles coming in. And this doesn't mean a male's coming in for you guys. It might be a fire sign, though. I will put that out there. But this is somebody that's hardworking, devoted, honorable, trustworthy. Yeah, I would say this person has, I wouldn't say they're older per se than you, but, life experiences to where they know how to handle their connections and they'll have a lot to bring to the table. And this, I got postponement card in reverse. Like this is going to show up anytime. This person is entering your life any moment, Cancer. I love that for you. Please claim it down below in your zodiac. And you guys, as always, I'm on King giving personalized readings. Don't hesitate to reach out. And we are moving forward to Leo. Hi, Leo and cross watchers. Getting a good shuffle, and we're going right into finances, career for Leo. Guys, what do you see for Leo? Around money. You've been juggling finances to where it's going to make you go a whole new direction. I feel like you're already there, right? Like, oh, I'm about to pursue something new. This is not the life I dreamed of. And it's now time for me to make the next step, whatever that is for you. I feel like you're a little scared, but at the same time, you got huge dreams and you feel like you're yet to see all your success, all that you want to experience in your life. And you're ready to put yourself out there. Right? You're like, I will figure it out as I go. And, you know, again, you're a little bit scared. You're used to juggling that money. And, you know, we get in survival mode. We kind of get stuck there. Right. And we have to kind of, you know, clear the slate with that. We got to upraise our thought bases, our belief systems, our visualizations. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. You are manifesting your dream life by just picturing it, feeling it, and allowing it to manifest for you. Like I always say, feel it, see it, feel it, live it. All right. And you're going to be making new friends. Okay. And I feel like this has to do with career. This is, you know, it could be business partners of some sort, but you're getting attention coming your way. People looking at you, wanting to work with you, wanting to pick your brain, and just kind of letting you know that you are on the right track, that you are heading towards success, and you're making good choices by taking this leap of faith, right? There's a leap of faith, a new adventure for you. And this week, you're knowing for a fact 100% that that is a way for you. Yeah. Yeah, the guides are saying keep a hold of this idea. Don't let it go. All right. And if it takes an investment, then make it. I know, you know, for you guys that are tuning into this video, why it's, hey, we are in a Mercury retrograde. So make sure you're crossing your eyes and your teeth because this is a time that you need to tune into a little bit more and make sure you're not making mistakes by that. But it doesn't mean this is not the time for you to move forward with it. Okay. All right, Leo, let's go forward to love. Love for Leo, guides. What do we see? Give me some direct answers right now. Ooh. Somebody from the past is coming in, Leo. A lover. Not saying that it was just a hookup situation, but there was a lot of passion here. It is still a lot of passion here. And this person is an amazing person. So I don't know why things didn't work in the past, why you guys needed this healing, but I don't see no huge falling out. I don't feel like this person's done you wrong in any way. Excuse me, you guys. I got the hiccups or something going on. But, you know, maybe the timing was off somehow because I'm seeing this person coming in full force. They're wanting commitment, and you guys are moving this to the next connection. So some CEOs are on the verge of being in a relationship. I'm just going to put that out there, or working towards that. Look at this. We got this amazing person coming forward, and it's probably somebody who makes good money, very nurturing, very kind, very knowledgeable, you know, intelligent, and they're your dream. You manifested this person and called them in your life, and probably vice versa. Lover's energy being healed. So I feel like you guys would know who this person is. This is somebody you've already had a connection with. It was going amazing. You already know they're great, and they're coming back in to seal the deal, Leo. All right. I am so happy to see that for you. And if it resonates, right, claim it down below. Let me know. Okay. And if it happens, you need to let me know too. I'd be tickled. And we're going to move forward to Virgo. Hi, Virgos and cross watchers. I am shuffling these babies and we're going to go right into career. What do we see for Virgo around career? Give me some direct answers right now. There is something seriously weighing on you. Okay. So if you know me, I add decks together, right? So I have part of my last deck and I have this deck as well. And we got two of these. All right. So look at this. Can you read that? Clinging to the past, 5 of Cups. So this definitely could be a past situation weighing on you. It could be a situation with a past person, but it definitely shows something on your, like a chip on your shoulder, something that, you know, is bringing you sadness, making you worried and scared, and you're having a hard time detaching from it and gaining your harmony. But that's exactly what you're doing. Like, you're working this week really hard to balance, be harmonized, in tune with your work, to clear the slate, to be the full again, and not look at all these crazy things that are weighing on you, or you feel are obstacles, and just keep moving full force. All right. Because you know that you're yet to see your full success, right? You're also know that you're heading in the right direction, and you just can't get off course right now. You really need to focus in, and maybe these outside personal matters that are weighing on you are happening to help you, remain calm during the storm. You know, to be able to tune into your work and not look at these things, right? Chaos. It's a big part of our world nowadays, and we get to choose what we're going to focus into. And it doesn't make it easy. It is our human instinct to be worried, especially about our stability and money and all of this. But I would look at this as a challenge, all right, to, show the guides how much you can handle and overcome and master and still keep working towards your success. By the end of the week, you're feeling like you're opening doorways, you're going in the right direction, and you're feeling more peaceful and in tune. All right, Virgo, I am happy for you. And we are going to move forward to love. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now around love for Virgo. And the cards are thick today, you guys. Virgo. You're not being very bold. You're taking a step back. You're doing a lot of thinking. You're using your experiences, your knowledge, your desires. Something about you hasn't changed. You're not willing to take less than what you deserve. And I feel like for majority of you, you're not looking for just a hookup either, right? You want more in that. You want somebody that's very passionate about you, that worships the ground you walk on. And right now, I feel like you're just trying to let go of any past situations because you know it's not deserving of your time and your energy. So you're clearing the slate. You're like, hey, I am an empress. I am beautiful. I am intelligent. I am creative. I have all these amazing things that I bring to the table, and I am not going to be taken advantage of for, breadcrumbs, for a few moments here or there of some time, attention, or anything of the sort. So I feel like you're right in alignment to where you need to be, and clearing out these old energies is going to be amazing for you. And some of these people that popped up and brought these experiences to you might actually even be a past life connection. So they might have really triggered you with some strong emotions, but I don't feel like this is somebody you're meant to be with. These past people, whatever you're trying to clear the slate with, is not who you're meant to be with. You're on the right track by letting that go and trying to overcome those emotions, trying to detach from that situation and heal. Okay, so I feel like maybe it was a life lesson. Maybe it's somebody you didn't overcome in a past life that caused you a lot of turmoil. around love. And now you're seeing them for what they are. And you're like, no, no more. I'm going to learn my lesson right now. And you are detaching. And it might be more than one person. And it might not even be that all these people done something wrong with you. They're just not in alignment with you and the energy that you're bringing to the table. So Virgo, lots of transformations happening for you. But I feel like you're on the right path. And before you know it, you're going to meet your person. All right, Virgo, thank you so much for being here. As always, you can reach out to me, Keen, get a personalized reading or read my ratings. And I'm going to go ahead and move forward. We're going to go right into Libra. Hi, Libras and cross watchers. So glad everybody's here today. Shuffling these babies. You guys, don't forget to comment your zodiac down below. All right. Libra. Libra around career. Oh, trying to throw cards everywhere, you guys. Libra around career, guys. What do you see? Give me some direct answers right now. Are you wondering if somebody's doing too much drinking or drugs in the workplace? Maybe not at work, but maybe in their own personal time. I mean, it could be at work, but I just got to feel like maybe they were battling with something and you were just kind of curious, like, what's really happening here? Because you're lacking understanding of why they're not doing certain things. Maybe they're not showing up, but they're definitely causing some postponements in the workplace that seem bizarre to you. They seem out of place. You feel like there must be some reasoning this is happening, right? So I don't know if this is so much the workplace or if it's, a business situation, but I feel like somebody is like withdrawing. You might even have somebody quitting that's going to cause, an overload of work in the workplace, but I feel like somebody's definitely dropping the ball. All right. And it might be that they just don't really know how to be a good worker, to be invested. Maybe this is somebody that's really never had all those experiences and just not really good at this. But I got the maturity in reverse. They're definitely not mastering their job, whatever they're doing that's affecting you. You really didn't see this so much coming in this direction, as mad as it is. I feel like they're just not showing up. I mean, I feel like that's the case. And you're just like, all this work is now on me. And there's a lot of emotional conflict. Some of you are aware of this, but Libra, here's the thing. You've been thrown a lot of curveballs and you've always figured it out. And you really are learning how to become calmer during the storm. Serenity, right? So here's another situation to help you overcome, show people that, you're a team player. You can make this happen. No matter what's thrown at you, you're making the best of the situation. And it's feeling good. Because I got the healing card. You're like, that's right. It doesn't matter what happens. I got this. All right, Libra. I love seeing that for you. And we're going to go ahead and lay on love. Love for Libra, you guys. Love for Libra. Excuse me. What do you see? Give me some direct answers right now around love for Libra. Uh-oh. Some of you not getting gaudy in the workplace, are you? I'm seeing something about a playful energy, could be work related, but there seems to be some kind of guilt there or worrisome based thoughts around that. Like this person's connected to somebody else, you're connected to somebody else, but there seems to be something about an effect on a family home. So Libra, wow. Maybe you're detaching from this because it feels guilty. It doesn't feel right. Even though you might feel attached to this person, maybe you've gotten, overly attached to somebody that is not good for you. They're already in a relationship and you're feeling a little bit immature about it. But I definitely feel like there's some passion going on, some playfulness going on with somebody that is not in alignment with you. All right. Yeah, this is just a playful sharing of passion, flirtatious thing going on that the guys are saying, slow it down. You're going to cause yourself in the workplace. You're going to cause, self drama in your personal life. And the guys are saying, put on the brakes. There's a reason you are feeling this way. All right, you guys. And I mean, I'm not saying anything against hookups, flirty energy, but there's something about this connection that you're feeling really guilty about it. It's weighing on you, or you're freaking out. It's your instincts telling you this is going to turn bad. And the guys are saying, you're right. Put on the brakes. All right. So let's make sure we're putting our passion in the right directions, Libra, and avoid any kind of work romances. That's for sure. All right. We're going to go ahead and move forward to finances and career. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now around finances and career. I am so I relate on finances and career for you, Libra. Oh my God. Am I doing you double? All right. Wow. Well, maybe I was guided to leave, the guides were guiding me or something like that to give you some more answers. So here is what I see in these cards is that to know that you can make more money. If you're wanting to put yourself out more, the only thing that's blocking you from being flattered with tons of more money, attention, opportunity is a worrisome thought base. All right. So maybe this is a Libra that, isn't in a workplace, but is starting a business or works by himself. And he's having a lot of fear bases, clinging to past, failures, things of that nature. And maybe you're not even realizing all that's weighing on you, right? The guys are saying you need to take a deep look, at your underlying belief systems, your thought bases, because this is you. This is you making tons of money and people just throwing opportunities at you. All right. So let's embrace it, Libra. And we're going to go ahead and move forward to Scorpio. I cannot believe I just read for Libra twice on career, you guys. All right. Going into career for Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio and cross watchers. Everybody make sure you're commenting your zodiac, liking, sharing, subscribing so you can take advantage of these readings. All right, Scorpio. Career for Scorpio. What do we see, guys? You don't know what direction to go. You're wanting to say, hey, this is what I'm doing, but you don't want to make a mistake. It's almost like you're juggling different ideas, and it just has you kind of in this stagnant period. You're going to cause yourself postponements in success if you don't just pick away. The guys are saying, you got to go with your first thought base on things, right? Because sometimes we get infused knowledge from our guides, our ancestors, our past ever loved ones, our higher selves. We're getting all of this input. Okay. So when we have these like aha moments where, it really feels good, it feels like it resonates, we need to run with it. All right. Don't let your critical mind come in and say, oh, what if this? What if that? Because then that's when you start causing yourself delays. You start losing money, things of that nature. We need to raise the passion, Scorpio. Raise the passion, because I don't think you know how much you're keeping yourself back by worrying. Okay, this is a mental card. You're isolating yourself with these worrisome thoughts. Okay, and where you need to be here, feeling passionate, alive, and sharing your knowledge, your joy for this, how good it makes you feel. And you can blend all the rest of this. That seems to be the issue. It's like, can I fit this in my life? Can I really make this happen? Do I have the knowledge? Do I have the time, the energy? And the guys are saying, yes. Yes, you absolutely do. All the energy you're putting into worrying about this, you could have already been putting into this and, creating waves. All right. So let's focus in and let's make that money, Scorpio. All right. Let's move forward to love. Love for Scorpio. Shuffling these babies and picking up on energy. Love for Scorpio. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now. You have let go of somebody that was guided to you, or at least it felt like it was somebody that was guided to you. You had a deep connection with this person. It didn't work out. And the guys are saying there's good reason for it. Okay. So if this was a guided connection, it was destiny for you not to be together for life. All right. Not all connections, if any, are meant to be together for life. Okay. So there were some lessons to be learned here, experiences to be had. And the guys are saying it's been a rough journey, and that there's almost like this feeling like you weren't successful because you weren't able to keep this connection together, right? And the guys are saying, no, you have not failed this person. You have not failed this relationship. You have not failed at life or love. That, it just came to time. It expired. It was time for this to be done and for you to move on to new, and that person too. And the interesting thing is the releasing of this is bringing in another past life connection, another soul family connection. So you have tons of people coming in to help you learn, grow, all this goodness. And I feel like the passion is going to grow fast between you and this person because there's that sense of familiarity, right? There's that underlining love and affection already there for each other. And you'll open up really fast. And you'll start to see why the past connection didn't work, why you had to put up walls to that, and for a lot of you, I feel like you had to be the one to say no more, even though you didn't want to, even though you felt guilty. Maybe you had somebody that kept repeating behaviors. They just wasn't growing up. They weren't moving forward, and you had to put up walls. Look at this. You had to make, put yourself on the outside of the situation that they'd be created between the two of you. And the guys are saying you don't have to feel guilty about that. You have many dreams, you have lots of passions, and your life isn't over with. You don't have to sit there in that negativity with them or deal with whatever they are bringing to the table. And now it's time for you to live the life of your dreams. This is your true love coming in. This is who you've manifested, okay? And the Six of Cups is going into a better time of life. And look at this. This is you daydreaming about this person. Feel it, see it, live it. I say that to you guys all the time. You're an empress or an emperor. You're creative. You're beautiful. You're seen as such, or handsome, if you will. And, this is this person coming in, matching this energy. All right. They're loving. They're devoted. They're receptive. They're just as passionate as you. All right. And I think this is going to bring you so much understandings, because I feel like, you're still mentally conflicted about this past situation and why it happened the way it did. And this is going to show you that that was the way it had to have happened, that that was meant to go that way, that you've done no wrongs, my dear. All right. Very beautiful. We're going to go ahead and move forward to Sagittarius. Hi, Saggies and cross watchers. Everybody, please comment. Let me know where you're from, what you're up to today. If it's cold or warm where you're at. It's a little chilly here, you guys. Just saying, it's a little chilly on my end. I did get a little nap on my porch yesterday, with some beautiful fall weather. So I'm pretty happy about that. But we're going to go ahead and get into career. Career for Saggy. Guides, what do you see? Give me some direct answers for Saggy around career. Things might feel like, all of a sudden you just fell off the face of earth. Maybe people aren't helping you the way they used to. Maybe they're not wanting you to do work for them like they used to. And you're almost feeling like you're hitting into a twilight zone. Like, whoa, have I just lost everything? Have I lost my touch? Do nobody want to work with me? And the guys are saying, hey, you know exactly what is happening here. It's an up and down thing career-wise. And if we focus into that, what happens? It remultiplies, right? It makes it a longer a period of time that you go through this. The guys are saying, you are a great manifester. Do not tune in to any dips in sales or interest around career. All right. Keep your passion up. Stay playful, because this is you. You're going into another bracket of income. You are moving your income up. All right. So if you're looking for a job offering, that is soon to come. If you're looking for that promotion, that's going to be happening for you too. But you're definitely making more money. All right. So you have dreamed it. You've manifested it. You've called it into your life. So keep having trust and faith in exactly that. Because if you look at what's going to be going on at the beginning of the week, yeah, look, postponement card. You're doing a little bit of sulking, like, oh, I thought everything was going to be bright, beautiful, abundant. And now I'm over here in this gray world, maybe watching other people get what I want, whatever it is. And the guys will say, hey, you're just focusing in to the wrong things, right? Because your dreams are manifesting. You're calling it in, you're feeling it, you're seeing it, and you are living it. So we're moving our income up. So this is what your finances are like. This is what your income and your opportunities like. They're being a little sneaky, right? They're hiding under the underlining of things for a moment or two. All right. So don't get pulled into it. All right. Because you have no blockages of money. And I have to share the Saggy before I move forward. The postponement card came up again. And beside it is a 5 of Pentacles in reverse, saying this is not going to cause you any kind of dips unless you allow it to be. And I don't even want to say if you allow it to be. It's just not going to. Just refocus, move forward. Everything is okay, Saggy. All right. So we're going to shuffle these babies, and we are laying on love. Laying on love for Sagittarians. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now. Some of you are feeling really dispassionate about love. Maybe even a little resentful. You're like, I tried so hard. I have not been able to create the home life that I really want. Right? This is what you want. You want your cake and your ice cream too. You want that love, that passion, abundance, a happy family home. You want to build a life with somebody else, stability. You want to have somebody to have all that with and then some. And you just feel like you haven't got there. Even though you've put yourself out in many different ways, you think, well, maybe I just went in the wrong directions. Maybe I'm foolish. Maybe I was only investing in the wrong people. And the guys are saying, you are a very passionate being. Stop juggling all this. Everything is happening exactly the way it needs to. And the more you let go of those thoughts that we were talking about there, the more you're going to see possibilities opening up for love. And Saggy, you are so passionate. You are so lovely in that way that people just naturally want to come and be a part of your life, have a piece of your time. And you just got to get in alignment with, your true authentic self, the passionate and true being that you are, instead of being resentful around this past situation that's not happening. And I feel like these people aren't even a part of your life anymore, right? So I think this. The guys are saying you are aware of what your problem is. And again, we got this 2 of Wands. Like I was saying earlier, you guys, I include, my past deck and this deck together just to kind of amplify on things if the guides want to. And one of the things we see here is the possibilities cards 2 times. You just have to be in alignment, thought base with this for all this romance and passion and options be coming your way. All right, Saggy. So balance that energy, sweetheart, because tons of romance and fun to be had. And we're going to go ahead and move forward to Capricorn. Hi, Cappy. Thank you for being here. And cross watchers too. Of course, I'm already throwing cards. All right, we're shuffling these babies, and we're going to start right into career and money for Cappies. Guys, what do we see? Give me some direct answers right now around money and career. Something is coming your way that you're unaware of. Interesting. You have something coming in that's going to make you more money, but you're going to be scared to take the opportunity. And the guys are going to be like, why? Why are you doing this to yourself, Cappy? You know, it's like you're cutting off abundance. Look at this. 5 of Cups. The miser card was just, you know, having all these savings and jewels and all this, and you're just kind of letting that go. Flowering card in reverse, which is, you know, tons of money coming your direction, letting that go. And you have the capability, Cappy. That's the thing. Here's you. You're knowledgeable. You're wise. You have the experience. You have the time. You have the stability. You have the finances to do so. But at the same time, I feel like there's some self-doubt. All right. I got going with the flow in reverse. You're like, I do enough. I have enough. Do I really want to go this far? And the guys are saying, yes, you do. If you want to, you know, avoid missing out on all this, you know, flowering of money. To me, this is moving your income into the next bracket. Okay, this here, the miser card, look at what she's all clinging on to. To me, this is you having all these jewels, all the stability, all these savings, sitting back for you to use for your resource as time goes. All right. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about for majority of you. I feel like a friend came forward, somebody came forward and made this offering to you. And it's definitely not something you have to do, but I would say that you definitely should jump on it. All right. Wow, Cappy. We're going to go ahead and move forward to love. Love for single Cappies. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now. Love for single Cappies. Oh, man, the cards are getting so thick. I am having a hard time shuffling them, you guys. All right. You are not ready for love. And if you tried to connect with somebody on that deep level, it would be like being in a twilight zone. And I don't think you're aware of how bad you're going to freak out if you try to commit to somebody right now. And I hate to put it like that, Cappy, but it's just really direct here that, you know, if you try to connect, and I think there's somebody that you've been wanting to build with, something about a family home, maybe you've been wanting, you know, to start trying to build on this relationship so this person can move in with you, and you spend some time daydreaming about that, thinking about what that would be, and you're yet there. You know, you haven't got there. It's just a lot of thought base. It feels good. It feels like it might be easy going. Maybe this person makes good money, and you're like, you know, it would be good on the stability end for us to connect, to live together, to build together. But the guys are saying to keep it at friends. All right. And that doesn't mean that, you know, this can't build with time. If you have your mind set on somebody, you know, particular, I just feel like you're going to sabotage yourself in the moment. And when I say that, I don't feel like you're out to hurt anybody. You're not out to cause problems. I got the innocent card. You know, you're coming forward, you know, willing to invest yourself. You're coming forward with intent to be loyal, devoted, and honest. You know, so there's no, you know, ill intentment or wrongdoing on your behalf. I just don't feel like you're unaware of some of the baggage that you're still causing, baggage that you're still carrying that can make you unreceptive to this new connection. So if this person looks really amazing to you, And I feel like they are. I got beyond the illusion. Maybe you feel a little even insecure about, pursuing this person, because I feel like this person makes good money. They're career oriented. They're very nurturing. They're very loving, kind, stable. And you're like, wow, I really can't believe that I have attracted somebody on this level. But at the same time, make sure we're energetically aligned. And if this person is just amazing, they might even understand that, maybe it's just some communication of, hey, I want to take this to the next level with you, but I need to process a little bit. I need to move a little bit slower so I can be trusting and open and not sabotaging. All right, Capricorn. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move forward to Aquarians. Aquarians, we're going right into career. What time it is? I am doing good. Wow, a new business adventure, some kind of offering that's coming your way that is beyond your illusion. You were kind of hoping it would come. Maybe it's something that you've kind of thought about but didn't think was going to happen. And for some of you, it's almost like you took another offering and then this came in and you're like, oh my goodness, this is what I was dreaming of, but I've already accepted over here. And the guys are saying, do not let it stress you. All right. If you need to detach for your dream job, your dream offering, just do it. Because this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you manifested this, that you've called this into your life, right? You were daydreaming it. You were seeing it. You felt it. Now you are living it. All right. This is a new business adventure that's going to take you to the next level. This is exciting. And you have manifested it. I cannot express that enough. But at the same time, I feel like there's something that's went on because you didn't expect this to come in. Yeah, juggling of jobs. Maybe you devoted yourself somewhere else. Or you started on a different path and now here this comes and you're like, oh no, I wasn't consciously aware this was going to happen at all. Now I'm over here and look at this, you guys. I got the conscience card twice in reverse in this lay saying you did not see this coming, but it is a blessing. So let's act as such. I think it can be agitating, when we, try to commit ourselves to something and then we find out we went the wrong direction. But I wouldn't waste any more time with that. Make your rights right or make your wrongs right and do what you need to do, because you say it where you're at or go the direction you were heading at. Look at this, nothingness, stagnant. So it might not be a good money maker, but it's definitely not going to be emotionally fulfilling either. I mean, I wouldn't want to live that. All right. So going the other way, that's what you projected. It's what you asked for and what is going to make you emotionally content. So make your apologies, detach, get in the right direction, Aquarius, because you have manifested a great opportunity that is guided to you. All right. It is meant to be. All right. We're going to move forward to love. We are moving forward to love, Aquarians. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now around love for Aquarians. Oh, man, you went through some negative things. You took the time to heal. Now you're receptive. You're putting yourself out there. You're sharing a little bit of passion. You're becoming playful, flirty. Oh, I love the energy. I think this is super amazing, beyond your illusion, how much you're about to start putting yourself out there, how courageous you're about to be feeling, how bold you're about to be feeling. And it's not a bad thing. This is a good thing. You're like, oh, I'm vibing. I'm being myself. I'm not, being insecure because of things that happened in the past to me. And because of that, I am calling in my dream person, my dream life. I'm loving it. People are going to be matching of your energy. They're going to be understanding exactly what it is that you want because you're being so assertive. And in the end, you're taking control. You're taking control of your thought basis, what you're calling into your life and your future. Wow. So I would say your dream person is doing the exact same as you and right around the corner. Very beautiful. We're going to go ahead and move forward to Pisces. This is last but not least, you guys. Pisces. What do we see for career around Pisces? Shuffling these babies, picking up on energy. Career and money. All right. Wow. I am liking this Pisces. Especially, if you're tuning into this reading when I've made it, it's, we just entered the Mercury retrograde. So with you going in with this energy this week, this is super amazing, right? We got the laziness card, and this doesn't mean you're lazy whatsoever. It means that, you now have a chance to sit back a little bit. You put a lot of hard work into your career, your business, whatever it may be. And now you're just kind of going with the flow, right? You have time to enjoy life. It's feeling stress-free. You're feeling more adventurous around your career, and everything's kind of working together very smoothly. You're excited. And with this energy that you're bringing forward, all that you created, there's new offerings coming forward. You're going in new directions that feel right, feel good to you, and are going to bring in more money. So amazing job, Pisces. I can't get over this amazing energy that you're bringing forward that is just magnifying, growing for you, and calling in so much new opportunities, so much more money. And I'd say you're definitely moving up to a new financial bracket. Wow. So Pisces, I'd be right and claim it down below because that's definitely the best career reading of the evening. All right. So kudos to you. You're doing a great job. And we're going to go right forward to love. Guys, what do we see? What do we see for Pisces around love? Give me some direct answers right now. Direct answers around love for Pisces. Oh, Pisces, you're just throwing out an amazing energy altogether. You've overcame a lot in your life. You're just a powerful being. You're not letting anything hold you back. And you're a protector, right? You like to support your people. You protect your connections. What you have, you're very... what's the wording I'm looking for? You're not letting anything get in the way of you, what you want, your people, and what you're trying to build. And I'm seeing a very tempting person coming forward, right? I'm seeing him represented as a Temperance. So this person is going to really unite some passion within you. No wonder you had that playfulness card in your career part of you raising the passion. You're getting more excited. You're calling in more money. You're being more open, bold, and assertive. And this is what's calling in your guided person, right? So I tell you guys all the time, that is the best way to call in love, is to live your passions, let them just flow from you, do what you enjoy, because everybody wants a piece of a passionate person, right? They want to feel good too. They want to feel alive and do what they desire as well too. And that's when, we really see somebody really, shining, I guess you could say. And your person's right around the corner. You've done all this amazing work. You throw out all this amazing desires. You are seeing it, feeling it, and now you are going to be living it with this guided person that's represented as very, very sexy. And it might not, be just sexy. This is a good quality person. They might make good money. They're balanced. There's a cake, your cake and your ice cream too. Let's put it that way, Pisces. All right. Wow. I am liking this for you. All right, Pisces. I love reading for you guys. Down in the description is my link. If you guys can't tell, I'm getting tired. You can get a personalized reading there from me, or, you know, just read my ratings and get to know me a little bit better. And I'm going to be moving forward. Oh my goodness. Hi. What the heck is that? Oh, all right, you guys. Wow. Sorry. Skip that last part. So 11/11, I'm doing another live, you guys. I haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to be doing that reading on. So comment it down below. Let me know what you want that live to be covering. That'll be this Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern. And I'll also be doing sale on my Keen readings. All right. Blessed be. I love you guys. Until next time. Mwah.